Yeah, you know, Mama V is embarking on this trip to Kenya and Dubai, right?
Hey, I'm not going to Kenya.
No.
I'm
Dubai,
going to Malaysia.
Malaysia and
Singapore.
Singapore, right?
Yes, darling.
And I think it's just jealousy on your part.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh.
Like you just
you can't go.
like
I understand
change
how
my
you
trip.
feel.
Just change my trip.
This one is pull her down. Pull
So
her down
this is like, it didn't occur to me. I'll actually spend Christmas in Singapore.
You're going to spend Christmas with Singaporeans.
Yes.
Wow.
And I need friends to come along with me.
Yeah,
So because you're not Roland.
No,
need
just
you
fold
to come with
me,
me.
put me in your luggage.
I'll be there.
I'll be there.
Christmas in Singapore. I've dreamt of visiting all 3 countries that you're going to.
Okay.
Never
All
been to
nice
any of them.
countries,
You don't need visas for any of them, do you?
No, you need for Malaysia.
For Malaysia, right?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
You need for Malaysia.
Yeah,
So,
that's nice.
so this is an invitation to everybody watching. I mean, we've hustled through 2019. Take a break. This trip is from the 19th to the 30th of December. 19th to the 30th of December. And it's 11 days. 11 days. Well, our first stop will be in Malaysia, and then we'll go to Singapore. We'll spend 3 days in Dubai before we come to Ghana. The whole idea of Dubai is because we've gone to explore. We're visiting a lot of attractions when we go to Malaysia and Singapore. So when we come to Dubai, it's just to relax and to shop for 3 days, and then we'll come back home refreshed. That's the whole idea.
Wow.
And it's 2,850. Stop saying wow and just sign up. $2,850 for a single person, and if you're a couple, it's $5,850.
It is amazingly
USD
cheap, I've got to say.
Yeah.
Adansi Travels, I don't know how they do it. They always put together some
Great
of
packages.
the best packages. So this will include like your transportation.
This includes the visas that we talked about. So for the connecting flights, everything with the accommodation as
Hotels
well.
included.
Hotels, yes, everything included. Everything included.
Mama
You just have to, come along. So I'm going to give you the numbers on the screen.
So you're going as a couple. Which one?
I mean,
I practice single and couple.
We didn't check.
as in what?
Are you going as a couple?
I need you guys. If you two come along,
Then we'll be couple.
then we'll be
It's true.
Then it will be perfect.
It's
Consolidated.
true. Please put it on the screen again,
But otherwise,
so that I'll
going-
scrutinize the couple side. I'll know how much.
You can WhatsApp.
Only 5. Listen.
You can WhatsApp on this number 055-631-0404. It's also showing. Her name is Sewa. You can WhatsApp her, or you can call her and ask all you need to know about the trip, or you can call Adansi Travels on 0302-548674. That's also on the screen right there. Or simply just go to adansitravels.com. adansitravels.com. Yeah.
Christmas go big.
You are glowing already. Look how you are smiling there. Listen.
Charlie, I can't wait, man. I can't wait.
Smiling like somebody whose Christmas has been sorted.
Which, you know the flights you're using? No.
We're using Emirates.
Wow.
We're using Emirates. We're in Emirates. So
Can you fit in there?
So deadline for registration is next week. So you've got to sign up
Mama,
come with me. Come with me, guys.
You don't have to pay for just half of
It's true. Just sit half.
Are you guys coming? Like, are you thinking about it?
You just tribe me.
Charlie, can
You should come with Fifi.
give the DSL lady a lift, okay?
Oh, she's already there.
No.
Oh,
She's
she
been
made
there,
it there.
Yeah, they made it
They
there.
changed the
I
whatever.
see. Okay, then you are fine.
Okay.
Package for them.
So now that we know, yes, let's do the newspapers.
Okay, so I do the Go Street business. I start with BOG introduces 4 new measures to lower lending rates. Has an attached picture of the Bank of Ghana governor. Adansi Travels down there. Go Street business. Today is the birthday of Michael Aminin, our good friend in the United Kingdom.
Michael sends me a message.
Happy birthday, Michael Aminin. ITC, we're talking Go Street. Okay, good. ITC after report sets ground for government-private sector discussions. So those are the stories we have. Let's go to the Ghanaian publisher. National Security storms Soft Tribe to retrieve Ghana Water Company database. Kojo will tell you more about the story and why the storm and what was the reason being given. Dr. Baumia asks Mahama, where is your legacy? They can't see. Say they can't see your legacy. ADB wins Best Cacao Financing Institution Award. And those are the stories we have. Let me do the last one. The last one definitely has got to be the New Publisher newspaper. The New Publisher has on the front page, ex-convict kills man over 1,200 Ghana cedi cash. By the fireside returns, we're told. December 7.
You know how we used to call by the fireside?
No.
Fireside. Fireside.
I see.
Yeah.
NDC being partisan with the Malevo issue, Boabinga Samoa. Tema residents embark on demo against traditional council. That's on page 5. And then the main story there, Obofo boys on rampage. Beat up government officials with cutlasses and sticks. Obofo.
That's where
Obofo. Obofo is like a soothsayer or something.
Obofo is what hunter they say.
Is spiritual angel.
Obombofo.
Spiritual.
Or which one is? I know Hunter is Obombofo.
So
what Obombofo is?
So Obofo is spiritual hunter.
What has the meaning got to do with his?
What are you saying?
Hey.
Okay, so can we do the graphic?
Of course we should, and we must. Like
Adam
now.
travel.
Front page of the Daily Graphic newspaper, Commander Sugar Factory, government names strategic investor. Story in the paper today from Shelley Esiedu Ado in Commander and Timothy Nengbe here in Accra. So government has selected a strategic investor to revamp the Commander Sugar development factory in the central region. The investor PAC Agrotech Ghana Limited, a Ghanaian Indian company, will inject $28 million into the factory between 2020 and 2023. The Ghana-based company is a subsidiary of the Skylark Group of Companies of India, one of the largest integrated farming businesses in Ghana. So, is it privatized? This is. Okay. Parliament approved 2020 budget. 700 businesses in North receive support. Garments Village for Dawa Industry Zone. Pre-Xmas retail business supplement in the paper today. So, for instance, if you go to the center spread, use of e-payment rises, but concerns remain. Is in the center spread of the paper. The modern lifestyle and way of doing business and carrying out transactions generally have come in their wake the increasing levels and rates of making payments for goods and services by electronic means. I think it'll be interesting reading in the center spread of the paper. Back page, Wakam advocates women's empowerment in mining. Rainstorm destroys properties in Somanya. That's the back page stories in the Daily Graphic newspaper. Let's follow up with the Finder newspaper. Front page of the Finder, 700 gets 6 million Ghana cedis under presidential business support program. Also, national security secures Ghana Water Company Limited database from Soft Tribe. That story is on page 4. Also, very much a developing story. Let's see. Still on the front page, McDan Foundation to provide 680,000 Ghana cedi 6-unit classroom block and library for basic school in Yendi. Joint multinational operations arrest 427 people. Story on page 13. It says Mr. Albert Kandapa, the Minister for National Security, at the weekend disclosed that a total of 427 Ghanaians and nationals from other countries were arrested in a joint multinational operation codenamed Operation Kudango the Third, mainly at the border towns. And I hope I got that name right and I didn't massacre it. If I did, apologies. Let's do the Daily Dispatch. That's the last newspaper for me. Front page, we raided software company office to secure GWCL, that's the Ghana Water Company Limited data, according to national security. Also, full text of Asante Henne's UPSA speech on 2020 elections, media and precedents, and it's been trending since Friday. 93-year-old Joe Latte's 1945 wartime stories. Really interesting. in the paper today. Down memory lane, penalty shootouts in Ghanaian League started in 1989 to 1990 Premier League. So I guess in recent days, after our performance was it last week? Penalties has been like, it's almost like we just figured out, yeah, we have an issue.
Achilles heel, as they call it.
We have an issue. We've had like a long-standing issue with penalties. We need Ronaldo or something like that to come into Ghana to help us. Kojo?
Okay, I've got three. The Ghanaian Observer, the Daily Guide, and the Ghanaian Times. It's my second time in a row doing the Ghanaian Observer, and they tend to have some rather interesting stories. There's one today that I'll touch on. It's one that you've also mentioned. Banner headline today: National Security raids IT firm over Ghana Water Company Limited database. We'll talk about that in a moment. Bawumia is Ghana's best, most impactful vice president in the Fourth Republic, according to a lawyer. Reject NDC in 2020 over referendum sabotage. And that's the NPP. And the Chamber of Commerce and Industry honors Dr. Kwekwa Ting. Also, Finance Minister schools NDC over national debt. That's also a Ghanaian Observer story. Back page, and Balotelli is black and needs to lighten up, according to the Brescia president. Can you imagine that? Massimo Cellino is the one who said this.
Such racist comments.
Indeed. You are black, lighten up. And by the way, you know, lighten up is a pun here. They're talking about how perhaps he ought to relax and not take things so seriously. But also,
Because
using the expression lighten up, you know, is a reference, is a sort of a subtle reference to the fact that you are black. Lighten up. If you act more white, you wouldn't have these problems. Okay, GFA makes change.
That's what it
I
means.
don't know, you know what
I was thinking they say he should
as you're
bleach.
saying, I was like, I'm black, so what?
I was thinking they say he should bleach. That
No,
was what
no.
came to
Lighten
mind.
up.
Lighten up,
means,
yeah, lighten
you
up.
know,
Yeah.
calm down, relax.
You're too,
I'm sure you're black.
you're too
Yes.
stiff.
I'm sure you're black.
But at the same time, it's a dig. It's kind of like, you know, act a bit less black.
Yeah.
What
GFA
the
makes
heck?
change
That's
to
very
Premier League.
annoying.
Yeah, very. GFA makes change to Premier League start date. Oh, are we having problems there already? Gideon Mensah hopes to build on Black Stars' chance.
No, that's what Benedict explained to us because of the Premier League, you know, around just right after Christmas.
Right. So they've moved
you
to
can,
28.
to
I
28,
think.
yes,
Right,
exactly.
okay,
Because
that's
you
fine
can't
then.
compete with the Premier League, the English Premier League.
I actually thought the 28th date is the one that had been changed.
Changed again, okay.
But all right, that's all right then. We know what that's about. Daily Guide next, real quick. Obofour.
Please.
Welcome to the club.
Obofour.
No.
Obofour boys on rampage.
Obofour.
Obofour. I think he has a house in my area.
Yes.
Do you, need
Yeah.
do you need a visitation?
To his place? I see cars all the time.
No, I
I
don't
know
want
him
it
from him.
From him, yeah.
So I watch his TV station. He has two
I
or three,
just
so
asked
that's
you, do
okay.
you
No,
need
I
a
don't need
visitation and then, you know.
to Dubai. Yes, I would.
He's got a.
But not to Obofour.
His house is lovely. I mean, I drive past it, I
Yeah.
look at it. And I think,
Yeah.
yeah.
He was chanting. He was chanting. No, not
I
chanting.
passed
He was
by
giving
his
visa
church.
to a church member the other day, and so
the
somebody
church?
and a friend was watching as well. So we were on the same WhatsApp platform, and he said, "This gentleman, I saw
Like
him-
he
I
gave,
saw
he gave a visa in the church.
in the
like,
spirit, in the spirit,
To which country?
the U.S.
You should go to the church. Why
Wait,
you want
and
a
then
US
and
visa?
then the friend also sent the message on the platform. But this guy, I saw him queuing for visa with me at the U.S. embassy. Let me go jumbo.
She said, "When you visa did that, walk queue, I
Or he
visa
go
did
queue.
that."
No, he has queued for his personal one, but was chanting for a church member to get his in the spirit.
But the church member will also have to go and queue for the physical.
But when you get it, because you know,
Then if you have to queue, okay, then let's go.
you need
If
to
you
get
have-
it in the spirit.
Before you go.
Then the physical becomes easy.
Anyway,
No,
All
enjoy.
right,
Yeah.
okay. Daily Guide still, and Obofour boys on rampage. Also, Ghana Post and Alliance launch Post Insurance. Parliament approves 2020 budget. Police launch Father Christmas operation. And no document on Sedina Maslock cash, according to a witness. No document. Perhaps some explanation is needed. Good reason to buy a copy of the Daily Guide and read the details. Bayern promises Pochettino a coaching job. Really?
Okay.
And Beautiful
Bayern.
Beneath promotes...
promotes.
Oh, please, this is the most important story in the papers today.
The
Beautiful Beneath
The naked
promotes beach soccer with fashion shows. Where are you seeing naked women? Where?
You know, I need my glasses
You
so that I
need
can
to
see from
pay a
afar.
visit to Robert and Sons.
This is what.
They are a wonderful organization. They'll give you a great discount. When you go, tell them Kojo sent you. My glasses.
Ah, they gave
Robert
it. That's
and
why you
Sons.
can see that
That's
they're
why
not
I
naked.
can see
that
these
they-
women clearly.
are
And
not
I know
naked.
they are not naked. See? Take another look. If you can't see them clearly,
Patrick,
go to Robert and
let's go to my
Sons.
jawline, okay?
All right. Also on the back page, GPL rescheduled to December 28th, and Rashford shows love to the homeless. This is all going on in the Daily Guide.
Are you
I'll finish
guys
with the
so sure I
Ghanaian
should be
Times.
on the show with you?
Oh, you know you're loving it, Mama B. Okay, also on the front page this morning, police to deploy 15,000 men for Christmas. Is that 15,000 new police officers or?
Existing.
No,
Okay.
from the...
All right.
Redeploy.
It's what they will be doing that will be, you know, just
Different from the norm,
like
okay.
yeah. The fact that you've said 15,000 really doesn't mean much
Right.
until you know if they're going to.
I think what they should have used was redeploy because they've already been deployed for various assignments.
Okay, all right.
Maybe they're
IGP
just-
launches Operation Father Christmas, and Sawam Adwejiri benefits from one constituency, one AstroTurf initiative. New tag calls for government intervention in trade war with Guta. Government disburses 6 million Ghana cedis to 700 young entrepreneurs in Tamale under Presidential Business Support Program Window 2. And on the back, real quick, agric sector to face declining rainfall and high temperature, according to a study, and rainstorm renders hundreds of residents homeless in Somanya. Okay, real quick before we do the online thing. National Security raids IT firm over Water Company Limited database, and there are a lot of allegations being made by National Security and Water Company against Soft Tribe. Okay, so they are saying that they offered their intellectual property documents on utility billing systems to the IT firm, and then guided the IT firm to work on a billing database. Meanwhile, the IT firm, that's the product that they offered to the Ghana Water Company. It was a billing database. That's why they got the contract. Because they had done the work and created a billing database which was serving other institutions in Ghana.
It should be their own.
It is theirs.
Yeah.
But somehow the Ghana Water Company Limited is telling us that it was property of the Ghana Water Company Limited. So that's why they sent National Security.
Depends on what they have in the agreement.
Look, this is advice for anybody going into a contract with government, especially an IT contract. Please make sure it is clear who owns what. Your intellectual property should be made very clear so that they don't send National Security to your house to pick it up when they decide not to continue business with you. So that they can bring someone they like and let your hard work be what that person uses to serve their purpose. I beg you, if you are a small business or whatever, you are getting a contract with government, make sure your intellectual property is made clear. Because this story, now it's their word against Soft Tribe. Nobody knows who to believe. You don't want that in your life if you want to.
So
work
on
with
the
government.
back page of the Daily Dispatch, this pic from myjoyonline.com, a conversation with Daniel Darcy on the Super Morning Show. You can read it and get a better understanding of this.
Very
National
important as
Security
well.
Reading the Ghana water. Yeah.
Okay.
Fascinating stuff.
That's the
Okay,
sports.
log on to myjoyonline.com. We've got many more stories there that you can explore. We have to make way for Benedict Akwesi Dankwa. He's got sports.
Madam